Hi there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. We're going to make a little video on how to change the jets on a Holley carburetor. If you're a drag racer or a circle track racer and you're at the racetrack and you pull a plug to do a plug check, find that your engine's running a little lean or a little rich, you may find it necessary to change jets at the racetrack. So that's what this video is going to be about. Minimal tools are required to do this job at the track. All you need is a straight blade screwdriver, a 5/8 wrench, a 1-inch wrench, and the lid off of any can of paint. So let's get started here, friends, and we will show you how this is done today. First of all, you want to drain the fuel in your front fuel bowl. Take the fuel bowl is held on with 4 screws right here. Remove one of the lower screws. It doesn't matter which one. Go ahead and break it loose and spin it out. And at the same time, before you pull it out, put your little cap off of your paint can underneath here, and you can catch all of your fuel so it doesn't run all over your engine. And if you fill up your lid, just go ahead and pull it away, put your finger over the hole, empty it, put it back underneath, get the rest of the fuel out. That's all you need to do there. Next step, go ahead and take your 1-inch wrench and your 5/8. Put your 1-inch wrench here on the fuel bowl where the fuel line goes in. Break loose the fuel line. Same thing on the back of the carburetor. Go ahead and put your 1-inch wrench in place. Loosen up the fuel line. Okay, friends, once that's done, go ahead and just remove your fuel line. Let it hang down. Take your flat blade screwdriver and remove the remaining 3 screws that hold your fuel bowl in place. Okay, we've almost got it here. And we're going to remove this bolt. Now, one thing you definitely, before you do this at the track, you definitely need to have a carburetor that is put together with your non-stick gaskets. If you don't have the non-stick gaskets, you won't be able to do this at the racetrack because your gaskets will actually tear. But if you'll buy the blue gaskets, which I believe Holley makes them, Quick Fuel makes them. Just make sure anytime you build your carburetors, always use the blue non-stick gaskets. Now, we pulled the metering block and the bowl off, and on this side of the metering block, these are your jets right here. So to make a jet change, you take your screwdriver, make sure you seat it properly on that jet. Don't get it one side off because you don't want to damage the jet. Go ahead and break it loose. Go ahead and break the other jet loose. And as you can see, go ahead and spin them out with your fingers. Now go ahead and have the jets that you want to put in handy. Now this one here has a 70 in the front, so this has 70s in it. I'm not actually going to make a jet change today. I'm going to leave this in. I'm just showing you how this is done. So if you were going to change, you would change these 2 jets right here. Screw them back in. And then take your screwdriver. And you don't want to over tighten them. Just snug them up good. Just like that. So you got your new jets already installed. You're ready to go back together with it. Go ahead and hold your metering block back in place on the carburetor. Take your fuel bowl. Now you do have your lever here for your accelerator pump and arm. If you can take your other finger and push that back down in place, your little lever there that actuates this, and then you can stick your fuel bowl right back in place. And this is always much easier when you're not trying to film a video. So there we go. We've got it back in place. Let's take one of our screws here and we'll get it started. And we'll run it in finger tight. We'll take another one, run it in finger tight. So folks, that's really basically all you do to change the jets on a Holley carburetor. I love these carburetors. They work great right out of the box. Typically about the only thing you really need to do is from time to time, once you figure out what your needs are, once you get it dialed in right, jetted right, they're pretty much trouble free. Easy to rebuild, easy to work on. I can't think of another type of carburetor that you could actually do this kind of work on at the track. So we're going to hook up the fuel lines. Take our 1-inch wrench and our 5/8. Make sure you hold the nut that goes into the bowl to where you don't strip it out. Snug it up, don't over tighten. Same thing on the back. Take the brake blade screwdriver one more time. Check, make sure you got your bowl tight, and you're pretty much done. You're ready to fire the engine up. Double check for fuel leaks, and you're ready to go. Friends, thanks for watching the video, and I hope this helps. Have a great day.